Earlier this year, we sat down with the one, the only Brooks Marks. We are sharing today. Are you guys loving this season of RHOSLC? I think it is such a return to form season. I know you guys have a lot of mixed opinions on Miss Mary Cosby. I'm loving Mary. You guys know this. But listen, we are going to take a trip down memory lane of RHOSLC today. This is a prior, never before aired chat. Never before aired. Talk about Jen Shaw. So we're just sharing this chat. It's like, the holidays. We're kind of going into the vault lately with some of these chats, which kind of never saw the light of day. We're sharing this here today. Our chat of all things RHOSC with the one, the only Brooks Marks. Happy holidays.
And I'm really excited to see the viewers' response to the episodes that we filmed.
The one I saw was great.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Listen, I think it's a great idea. Are you friends with other reality children? Like, I know you're on the Watch What Happens Live special, like Brielle Bierman, the Manzos. Do you know any other? Are you close with any others?
No, I mean, when I was in LA for a bit, I was with Noelle Robinson, and she's so sweet. I went to the baseball game with Gia. I saw Gia like a few weeks ago. Frankie, I've met before. I've met Delilah Hamlin, Lisa Rinna's daughter. I've met, I don't know. I feel like I was closest to probably Noelle.
How is the brand going? You mentioned the brand, like you said, like you had like successful drops. You did the Pride edition. You have the original, which you're wearing as featured on the show. Like fill us in on what's up with the brand.
We're just still, going strong with the set. We have snapbacks that have been introduced. We have socks that have been introduced. We just launched the Pride collection about a month ago, which was benefiting GLAAD, which for anyone who doesn't know is an organization that strives to accelerate acceptance for the LGBT community. And that was really exciting because I know everyone was dying for a new product in terms of apparel, and so it really changed it up. And I'm working on new designs for the fall, so I'm really excited about that. And there might be some new items at BravoCon.
Are you excited for BravoCon?
I am excited. I get to have my own booth. It's going to be like a Brooks Marks pop-up shop.
It'll be very popular, and I think you'll sell a lot there. I mean, I went to the last BravoCon. I think you're going to sell a lot there.
Are you coming this year?
I am.
Oh, I'll see you there.
It's going to be fun, right?
I'm excited. I have no idea what to expect.
You're going to be, like you said, like when we started, like the Bravo celebrity status of it all, like you will literally be with security when you leave your booth, like to go to the bathroom. It's mass chaos, but in like a good way. It's like there's a million people there. And that is the thing about these people, these keyboard warriors, like they will say whatever to you when they're behind their computer, but not in person. I mean, granted, it's BravoCon, but everyone's just going to be loving and wanting pictures, but you're going to be literally stalked and pulled in 1,000 different directions. Just get ready for that.
I've never had, actually, that's a lie. One time someone did say something to me.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't have the time for this.
They literally just like they saw you and just came up to you and said, I have something to say. And it was negative.
It started positive, and then they really started to let me know how they felt. And I was like, okay, bye.
Where was this? Like at a bar in New York or just somewhere else?
It was actually at the Vogue Fashion Week after party of all places.
Gotta watch out for those fashion parties.
I know. Fashion just has that bitchy stereotype.
And a lot of it's true. Are you going to stick with like the drop model, like as your brand expands? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, do you know what you want to where you want to take your brand?
I think that the next step is making it more accessible because I want everyone who wants a set to be able to get one. And so that's really difficult with the drop model, considering that typically when the drops launch, the items sell out and the people who still want them can't get them. And I also am trying to implement more of a retail presence because while seeing a product online is great and everything, I want people to be able to experience how soft the fabric is. It's all 100% organic cotton. The black sets are all made in New York area. Like there are a lot of things about the set that I don't think can be communicated online. And so I'm looking to build a retail presence.
Wow, that's major. That's a
Thank,
lot of work.
thank you. Yeah.
What, you know, because again, Meredith Marks has such a presence in the retail world. Like, has your mother, like, what's the best piece of business advice your mother's ever given you?
She literally will be like at an event, she's like, go talk to this person, go talk to this person. They want to help you. They want to help you. Go talk to like, I'm like, Mom, I'm just trying to have a drink. She's like business mode 24/7.
You're
So
like, I don't want to work right now.
yeah, I mean, she's just like eat, sleep, breathe, work. And I think that's honestly the best piece of advice. You have to work your ass off to get where you want to get. And um, like when I started my brand, I remember how hard I was working on it. Like it was till like 2 a.m. in the morning, like waking up first thing in the morning, working on it. Like, and it worked for me. So I'm just going to continue working really hard on my brand and expanding it. And it's all been an upward trajectory ever since Park City Fashion Week.
That started it all. But I agree. Like, even with like, I've had a different business that I sold way back in the day. Like, I've always just, and on this podcast, like, I am such a workaholic. I think that is the advice. I would agree.
Yeah, how many people are you like interviewing per month?
Well, there's a show every day and then there's a bonus show on Saturday. So it's like, it really varies. It's not in like real time.
Uh,
This year, like, so like, thank God the summer was like a little bit less, but like January through like maybe May, the weeks were like obscene. Like it was, and listen, I'm not one to say no. Like I would just open an email and I'd be like, do you want to interview this person? I'd be like, I actually do. And they're like, well, tomorrow's the only day. And I'd be like, I mean, tomorrow's hell, but I'm not going to say no. So I'm just like a yes person with everything when it comes to business.
Wait, so there are days where you have multiple interviews back to back to back.
Oh my God. I mean, there are days like the most I've ever done in a day is probably like 5, but that's really like, yeah. Cause then like, I mean, you also need to like, I mean, I don't edit things out, but you need to like, I mean, and I have a team, but like, it doesn't, I do a lot myself. So, and you, no one could prepare the interview for me. Like it's, whatever, there's not someone on any team that could do that. Like I need to mentally go through the, like, this is how this is going to go down. So just, people don't realize one interview could be like, I mean, I have it down to a science, but it's, you have to prepare,
Yeah.
you know? So yes, there are days where there's just, but thank God this summer has been like, wow, this is how a normal person should live and work. Like I'm working a lot, but we ended a normal time, but the beginning of this year was like the same thing. I was working like 17, 18 hours a day, like every day.
Yeah.
I just couldn't say no. I literally couldn't say no. I was like, I mean, I want to interview this person. So the answer is yeah. So it just, and I mean, at least the thing about this business, like if you say, well, I'm